Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Robert from Cash's Treasures, and I got another video for you today. Today we're gonna basically we'll be ripping a blaster box of Kids at Play. I was at Walmart last night getting some clear tubs totes for the upcoming May Philly Non-Sports Card Show, which I will be vending at. And so I just happened to walk by the card section as I always peruse. And they had one on the shelf, so I figured I'd grab it, I'd rip it, and we'll see if we get anything in it. So in this video, I'm going to be ripping this box, showing you some other kind of cool stuff that I picked up, and, kind of giving you a little breakdown of, what the upcoming, Philly Non-Sports Card Show kind of stuff, that kind of things. As some of you may know, it is May 18th and 19th at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center, which is in Oaks, Pennsylvania, and it's a decent venue. And it's in a bigger hall this time than it usually is. So there's definitely going to be more vendors there. So if you've in the past, kind of thought about going, now would be the best time to go. One, it's in May. Can't beat the, spring weather. And there's going to be quite a few extra vendors there than normal. We have artist Ryan Harris is going to be there. We got artist Joe Simcoe. We got artist James Warhola. We got artist David Gross. And we got artist Ted Dastic Jr. As well as a really great gentleman by the name of Gary that has worked with Topps for, 50 plus years. And he will be there. He has a couple cards out that are really great. His first book that he put out was Cards of the 70s, a book called Card King, era 1970s. And he sold that last time that he was there. And so this time around, he is going to be selling his book of Card King, era the 1980s. So everything he worked on, great stories. He's an awesome storyteller. So it'll be pretty fun to see, him again. I saw him the last time I was there, and so he's an awesome gentleman, and it'd be awesome just to see all the stuff that he has again. And one thing that I will show you, he is one of the creators, the creator of Dinosaurs Attacks. You've all saw that card set. I've had him sign a couple cards. I've had him sign a couple wax packs. But Super 7 now has introduced the main villain at the very end of the card series. This is the Doctor. Then the Doctor was modeled off of Gary as well. So Super 7 has put out a figure on the main villain at the very end of Dinosaurs Attacks. So I figured I'd pick it up. Seems like an awesome stuff. This is Topps licensed from Super 7. Card came in non-punched. Awesome for my sealed collection. And basically gives you a little bit of breakdown on the Supreme Evil. The ultimate nightmare is now a reality. So I figured I'd pick this up. I do dabble in collecting toys. Not so much as I used to, because if anybody saw my office, which I have to do probably after the Philly Non-Sports Card Show, I will be doing an updated walkthrough of everything. It's been about a year and a half, 2 years since I did a full walkthrough, so I'll have to do that again. But I picked this up. It's like $20 on Super 7's website, and I am going to get Gary to autograph this, which should be super cool. So, going back to the Philly Non-Sports Card Show, like I said, it's May 18th and 19th. It is 10 to 5 on the first day, which is Saturday. And then on the second day, it is 10 till 3 on the second day. So, should be a lot of fun stuff there. I'm not sure what I'm looking for this go around. It gets a little tricky as you've been collecting as long as I have, to pick up anything, kind of new Garbage Pail Kid related. But I'm going to be looking. There's going to be some awesome promos that are going to be giving out, during the show. There is going to be a 80th anniversary show card, Garbage Pail Kids, that the art was done by Neil Camira. Sadly, he will not be attending this show, but did a card for that, which is a Topps licensed card. So that will be a AB card. Giving out one on Saturday and one on Sunday. And if you are there on Sunday at 1 p.m., they will be giving away metal versions of the card, the A and B card for Sunday. So should be a super fun time on some cards. We got a promo card coming out from Ted Dastic Jr. He's going to be doing an awesome promo card to expand on his Legends of the Jersey Devil series. I did do a review on that series as well. So that should be awesome also. But and like I said, just to see a ton of new people, at the show, because this will be the largest one by far. There are going to be some cosplay stuff going on. In past shows, we've had the cosplay of Adam Bomb. If you saw him at, New York City Comic-Cons and stuff like that. And if you saw the last cosplay type outfit at New York City Comic-Con, you will notice that he is doing Roy Bott this time. So you will see Roy Bott in full effect at the Philly Non-Sports Card Show if you do attend. I will be doing a ton of stuff from there. I'll be doing some behind-the-scenes stuff, the day before the show on kind of like setup. Maybe do like a POV type thing, during the show. And, kind of going from there. And like everything, my blaster box luck never does me good. So, couple yellows. If anybody is interested in one of these two yellows, definitely hit me up. We could chat. But other than that, got a couple greens. If anybody needs one of these greens, definitely drop me a message. Clay Claw, Frog Hunter, Phony Fisher, Paul My Finger. Still like that one. Diecast Gary, Pretty Millie, Curvy Carly, Connor Cosplay, which is awesome. It's basically, you know, kind of a homage to the Atom Bomb cosplay that was done. Dale Fire Club and Noah Clue. So those are the box that I just ripped. It's always fun ripping, and I got a bunch of other cards, base cards, ill influencers, you know, that kind of stuff. And what I'll be doing with this stuff is, if anybody knows me, I love doing kids packs. And when I travel, I do my art drops as well. So I'll be using this stuff to, you know, kind of fill in kids packs and art drop stuff and all that kind of good stuff. So, but if you like this video so far, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Subscribe, because together we can definitely grow this channel. I think right now we're sitting at 1,117 subscribers as of the recording. So definitely, you know, consider subscribing to the channel, and also, you know, hit that like button and comment. I love seeing everybody's comments, and it's just uplifting, you know, to see everybody communicating out in the field and, you know, everything like that. One other thing I will show you that I picked up, which is rather cool. This is from Five Below. It's a Teeny Tinies, Tiny Toys Big Fun, and it's a original Bazooka bubblegum and ring pops. They do have some other ones. They do have Pez, which I do have. It's hanging on the wall already. And I think they have Sweet Tarts, which is another one. But the fun, cool thing about this is it comes with a display rack. So you can set it up like a tiny little store. And it comes with a bucket of Bazooka gum, display with some packs in it. Another display with canister packs in it, which are loose in there, so each individual little pack. And it also comes with tiny little pieces of gum. They are not real. None of this is edible by any means. And then also with the ring pops, it comes with a bag of ring pops, 2 little displays, and these are loose inside the display. Here are the 2 little packs of well. And for $5, you can't beat that. I picked up a couple of these. I have them hanging up on the wall. I have the Bazooka one and the Pez one hanging up on the wall. That looks super cool. So that's something I picked up as well. But now to get into an interesting card set. These are from 1952. And put out by Topps. This is, believe it or not, one of the last years that Topps did the smaller size cards than going to the standard card size after that. So if you look at this size on the Garbage Pail Kid to this 1952 look and see, they were doing smaller size cards, and then they went to the little bit larger size card. Now, this is a difficult set to acquire, and of course, I'm asking for punishment, but we're going to do it. This is 139 cards. They are broken down into different series based off of the characters, well, the people on the series. Of course, the first in the series being U.S. presidents, and then kind of goes on from there to doing famous people and inventors and poets and artists and all that kind of stuff, and famous females. Duke of Windsor. This one is inside of here because this will be going for grading. And at some point, I would like to have this entire set graded. You know, whether or not it be just graded authentic, to even having a nice card grading on it, I would like to have this entire set graded, which is a big feat, but should be fun. So it's look and see. And what the idea of look and see is, so it tells you who's on the front of it, and then on the back it gives you a lot of information about that person. And then what you were supposed to do is, it came with a clear red film, And then what that would do is you would put that over the back of the card. You see these kind of darker shaded areas, and it would basically give you what position was given the Duke of Windsor after he gave up the throne. And so basically it's a trivia question, and then place the red paper over this card and see the answer. So it would tell you what the answer was to this question if you put the paper over there. So that's the Duke of Windsor. Robert Louis Stevenson is a writer, of course, and this got a PSA 4. Now, of course, they're all going to be lower grades. It would be awesome to have a higher 6+ in these, but you got to take into consideration 1952. These things are, well into the, over the hill status. So, awesome card here. And my favorite, hopefully everybody's favorite, poet and writer, Edgar Allan Poe, in a excellent mint 6. Decent. This was one of the first cards that I got in this series set, and then kind of went and expanded on that. So, and now we're getting into some other raw cards that I have to assess, and then of course send for grading. Cyrus McCormick, an inventor. William Penn. So Pennsylvania, you see his statue on the top of one of the buildings in Pennsylvania. Samuel B.F. Morse, inventor. We have Guillermo Macaroni, inventor. Sir Isaac Newton, English scientist. William Shakespeare, a really off-centered cut card, basically saying that Topps quality control back in 1952 were no better than they are right now. Billy the Kid, outlaw. Sam Houston, soldier. Jesse James, outlaw. And I got two of those cards that are really into it. The Billy the Kid and the Jesse James are awesome cards to look out for this set. Kit Carson, scout. Bulba, explorer. Annie Oakley, she was a crack shot. And Eleanor Roosevelt, UN delegate. Now with these cards, I do have a couple extras. If anybody is interested in them, I am looking to trade. Look at this Edgar Allan Poe. This is a really miscut card. Now, believe it or not, I could actually submit this card, and they would give me a grading on it, but then they would also put in there that it was a miscut. So they wouldn't give me like a 0 because it's a miscut and it's all screwed up. They would give me a number grading, but then they would say miscut at the top. So this way it's still graded based off of condition, but just knowing that it's a miscut from the factory. And this is definitely Topps quality control at its best here. So, but this is a 6. And this is, I'm not sure what this would be. This would probably come back as a 2 maybe. And also labeled as miscut. The back is, if you look around the edges, there's some whitening around the edges. But actually it's not whitening around the edges because it's the next card being seen in there. But the corners aren't really sharp at all. So if generous on a generous day, this would probably come back as a 2. And be a miscut, showing there. And I also have an extra Billy the Kid, which is in decent condition as well. There is a little bit of creasing right here at the top. Now, it's a crease, not a bend. One way to tell a crease from a bend is the fact that if it doesn't come, if you don't see it on the back of the card, it's a crease. If you see it on the back of the card, then it's a full bend. But I have these 2 extras that I'm probably going to trade off. So if you are interested in the 1952 look and see set, then definitely hit me up, because we can make a trade. But other than that, if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit that bell icon so you're notified when I have new videos. Subscribe by all means, because we're working towards that 1,500 subscribers. Should be fun. And I'll be giving a ton away, a ton of stuff away for that as well too. So as we get closer to that giveaway, I'll bust out everything that we'll be giving away. Some bigger, better prizes than we did for the 1,000, and that was a milestone and a half. So we'll see what we give away this time. But leave a comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, the like button, hit that bell icon, share, and always remember, have fun.